So hey guys, I don't think a lot of you know, but I'm a pretty big fan of the Maze Runner book series, and I saw this voice meme floating around and I figured, hey, why not give it a shot? And so here goes nothing. Your name, Grayson, and username, Grayson Graves. Where are you from? Canada. Pronounce the following: Shuck, Shank, The Flare, Wicked is Good, Runny Undies, Crank, Griever, Greenie, Clunk, The Scorch, Flat Trans, The Glade, Beetleblade, page 250, Slinthead, Float, Catch, Bleed, Death, Stiff, Push. Your favorite male character? So this is a toss-up between Minho and Newt, because Minho kind of holds these qualities that I look for in male characters, and so I found myself drawn to him when I first started reading the series. But as the story continued, I found myself drawn more towards Newt and his story. I still really love Minho, but I just ended up really liking Newt by the end of the story. And then, yeah. Favorite female character? It was definitely Brenda up until those last couple of lines, and then I didn't know how to feel about her. The character you thought you'd hate, but you sorta like now. It's not even really a sorta. I really like Teresa. I thought she was easily a character that I could have disliked, or she could have been villainous, or... but she wasn't, and I like a lot of the things that she did, so... I'm not really a shipper, so I don't have an OTP. I wouldn't like to live in the Glade, or the Maze Runner universe. I'm a big fan of, like, zombie-esque type apocalypse stories, and I always talk about how awesome it would be to be in one, but of course I'm lying, because I would be one of those unlucky people who was infected. I also kind of always parallel the Maze Runner with Lord of the Flies, and I think it's really strange that both groups really managed to create these civilized societies, and there was no kind of reward system when they could have easily went the route of the Lord of the Flies books. So, and I don't know, it's not a place I would want to be. Not to mention, like, it seems like it's really hard to trust anyone, even yourself, because some of your memories are wiped and you don't know the type of things you've done to people. And that could be really confusing. So I got into the Maze Runner when I went to Comic-Con because a friend lent me a book and I read it on the plane. And I finished it in a couple of hours, so then I finished the rest of the series in a couple of days. The character that I most like / relate to the most, I thought was Brenda, up until those last couple of lines again. But I guess I would have to say Newt, because he puts a lot of stake in his friends, and friends are really important to me. I also think it's kind of weird to relate to any of these characters because they're in such like high stakes situations. And I couldn't put myself in those situations, but I guess if I were to put myself in those situations, Newt would definitely be someone I related a lot to. My favorite cast member is definitely Dylan O'Brien. I think he's super talented, and I don't think Thomas is that much of an interesting character. I didn't find myself attached to Thomas at all while reading the books. I also found it kind of hard because we didn't know a lot about Thomas, and we never learnt anything about Thomas. So it was hard to kind of get into the character at all. But I think Dylan will definitely turn it around and probably get people to really enjoy and like the character. I'm not saying those who do like the character that Thomas isn't a good character. Just for me, I would have liked a little bit more from him. My favorite slang word / quote is probably great. We're all bloody inspired. My favorite moments from the books, there's a few, but it's gonna sound weird and masochistic, but I I actually really enjoy Newt's death scene. It's been a while since a book kind of got me invested, and so when I read it, I was pretty upset. I also really like when Brenda and Thomas meet the cranks, like the noses, because it's really creepy, and I like that element of it. I think I much prefer the Scorch Trials for that element. And the worst death again is probably Newt's, because it's so emotional. But I really enjoy it at the same time. I don't know what that says about me. Anyway, I'm really excited for the movie. I can't wait till there's a trailer. Just get a trailer out. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.